Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of, well, last time it was Final Wars Godzilla in the Monsterverse, but now it's Monsterverse Godzilla in the Final Wars universe. If you don't remember, Final Wars Godzilla was able to get through the Monsterverse with extreme difficulty. But now, Legendary Godzilla will be entering the Final Wars universe. So let's dive straight into it with the kaiju he will face and in what order. Kumonga, Hedorah, Ebirah, Zilla, King Caesar, Anguirus, Rodan, Manda, Kamacuras, Mothra, Gigan, Monster X, and finally Kaiser Ghidorah. Kumonga gets low diffed. This fight will probably be the same as the fight between Final Wars, Kumonga and Godzilla, with Kumonga webbing up Legendary but then being thrown or being beamed by Godzilla. Now Hedorah is actually the same size as Legendary Godzilla, but due to his lack of durability he would get mid-diffed by Godzilla. Ebirah would be easily killed. Godzilla could just crush him. Zilla would be a decent challenge given his agility, but one hit from Legendary's atomic breath, and that's it. King Caesar has good speed and agility, but he could easily be thrown around. I do think Legendary could easily win this fight. Anguirus would be a decent challenge, and I guarantee his spike ball charge would do decent damage to Monsterverse Godzilla, but he could easily be beaten if he gets beamed. Rodan again has good speed and agility, not to mention he can fly at Mark 3, but other than that he gets easily beaten in melee. Manda would be a good challenge underwater, and we do know the Legendary cannot fire his breath underwater, so Godzilla would have to pull a Tiamat and find an air pocket. In there he can kill Manda, but if he doesn't, who knows? For the sake of content, we are going to pretend he won the fight against Manda. Kamacuras would be a good challenge for Legendary given his insane speed and agility. He could do well, but again, durability. And Kamacuras' lack of it being impaled by a power line. Mothra would be a good challenge, but this fight would be similar to the one with Kamacuras, only Mothra is bigger. Envy would be able to use a few shots from her breath to kill any of these kaiju. I'm sorry, but most of the Final Wars kaiju are very weak. Gigan would be Envy's first real challenge, since Envy was easily pierced by Kong's axe and Gigan's chainsaw would do significant damage to Envy. But that's about it. If Legendary manages to break off the chainsaws, it's all over for Gigan. Gigan has a laser and this could hurt Envy, not to mention his insane speed and agility. 1 or 2 shots to the head and it's over for Gigan. Now Legendary will face Monster X. Let's analyse this fight to see who wins. Strength goes to Legendary Godzilla due to the fact he was able to push around Ghidorah and in a direct charge was able to stop him. Durability and attack potency both go to Monster X since Legendary Godzilla's durability is so inconsistent. Destructive capability goes to Legendary Godzilla due to his Hollow Earth breath feat. Battle IQ goes to Legendary, no debate. Speed goes to Legendary due to him being set to run at roughly 350 miles per hour, whereas Monster X can run at equal speeds to Final Goji, who is theorized to move anywhere from 90 to 120 miles per hour. And 90 is the general consensus, but I did some maths and it's more likely to be 120 miles per hour. Anyways, agility goes to Monster X, no debate. Special abilities goes to Legendary Godzilla due to how many he has and how many of them would help in combat. In long-range combat, Legendary Godzilla would win due to having a powerful atomic breath that can be fired for 2 minutes without weakening or stopping. Close-range combat goes to Monster X due to him being able to temporarily outmatch Final Goji. Battle experience goes to Legendary Godzilla, no question. Stamina goes to Monster X due to the fact Legendary Godzilla got tired fighting the Mutos and Kong. Offense goes to Monster X due to his great melee combat and powerful gravity beams. Defense goes to Legendary Godzilla due to him being able to easily counter kaiju like the male Muto. He's able to defend himself quite well. If we bring scaling into this, then Monster X scales a bit lower than Final Wars, who at base is planetary, so he would scale to roughly moon level, and if you want to be harsh, multi-continental. Meanwhile, Legendary is multi-continental at his highest. His highest ends get him to where Monster X would go if you're being harsh. In conclusion, we have a point ratio of 8 to 7 to Legendary Godzilla, which means he wins with extreme difficulty against Monster X. Now Legendary Godzilla will face Kaiser Yano. If Legendary Godzilla extreme diffs Monster X and Kaiser Ghidorah was able to mid-diff a kaiju that Monster X got beaten by, do the common sense and Kaiser Ghidorah slams mid-diff due to his anti-gravity beams which give him potential infinite strength. His amazing durability, being able to effortlessly tank Final Goji's atomic breath. He's also a planet destroyer on the surface level. Kaiser Ghidorah wins. I mean, the legendary Godzilla does not survive the Final Wars universe, but he does get through almost all of it. In the final part of this trilogy, you could call it, we will actually have legendary Godzilla fight Final Wars Godzilla. Until next time.